What's up guys, it's your boy Jackson Deformity, back again with another video. Today I'm going to show you where you can get the best loot and my favorite setups for the ships, as well as which ships I think are best. Check it out. Alright, so one of the first places you can get really good loot, guaranteed, is by defeating the Sovereign Pirates, the legendary pirates. You beat all of them, and every time you beat one, they definitely drop a gold item, 100% of the time. Another good place you can get loot is from the Royal Navy captains and commanders that you find sailing around. They're pretty rare, but you can find them. A treasure ghost ship? What? Alright, so a little clarification. I only seen this ship after I defeated all of the legendary pirates. I think that's when it can spawn it. Explosive barrel, treasure map, 1700 gold, tentacle slam, oh my god! Alright, so, ship number 1. My favorite ship is the Brig. And you're probably wondering why I chose the Brig over the frigate. And that's because of this gear setup I'm about to show you. Now, with the Brig, you want items that boost as much defense and attack as you can get, a good average. So if you look over here on the right side, I've got magic resistance. It's pretty good numbers on it. Same with my hull, more magic resistance and a decent amount of armor. The attack and defense rating on all of these are as high as I can get them. Every time I find a new item that has a higher attack and a higher defense, I put it on. If it has a decent trade-off of attack for defense, I will use it. So like these sails right here, the Great White Shark Storm sails, I might run them, you know, because it's only a 30-35 trade. Next up, the cannons. This is also why I use long-range cannons on it. 10 weapon range. That's the max you can get that I've seen. It's got really fast bullet speed, but the damage isn't really too high. It's the reload time and the range are what's important here for this build. I stay as far out of their range as I can stay, and I just zigzag across their travel path and lay into them. I've also got flaming cannonballs, fire damage of 45. Filibuster looting bullets are amazing. Another reason why this ship is over the frigate is because of this ability, Man of War. It's a forward charge where you can ram your enemy. I use it to get away, to heal, and to approach from different angles. Tentacle Slam, hands down the #1 spell for this slot. Welcome to Hell is pretty good, but Tentacle Slam is amazing for just raw damage in one smack. Next up, Ethereal Navigation. 100%, hands down, the best item to run in this slot. It's not only a speed boost, but it also makes you immune to damage of all kinds. And the next ability after that is Pee on those cannons. You use all 4 of these abilities in tandem, and you are unstoppable. You use the Man of War ability to dip away while the enemy's turning. You bust them with the Tentacle Slam. You zigzag back in with Ethereal Navigation after you pop P on those cannons. So, Man of War, after your first pass. When they turn to engage you, tentacle slam, pee on those cannons, and then dip back into the fight really quickly with ethereal navigation. They can't hit you on your second pass. That's why this ship is number 1 for me. Ship number 2. The frigate. Now the frigate's number 2 because it's still pretty quick, but it's got a lot of cannons. Ooh, I need to put my new sails on it. There we go. And my new hull. And my figurehead. What about my hull? Actual hull. Nope. Ooh, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. Actually, I think I'm going to keep the Marsh Conquest crew because of the chance for critical damage. Now, on this ship, I run shorter range cannons because it's got higher armor, this ship does, than the other one. So, cannonballs, curse damage. Excellent. Dead Men Tell No Tales is kind of the go-to ability for the frigate. It spams out short-range cannon fire really quickly, actually. Of course, we've got Tentacle Slam on there. Ethereal Navigation and pee on those cannons. And the way you use this setup, you Ethereal Navigation in after you've peed on your cannons. So pee on your cannons, Ethereal Navigation, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and when they turn on you, Tentacle Slam. Hands down, great combo. Wham, bam, smam, thank you, ma'am. Dead. Next ship. The Galleon. Galleon's pretty good. Awfully slow for my taste. Pretty slow. Super slow, actually. Now, abilities for this guy. I also have the Afterlife Ghost cannons on him for the long range. I should probably put on something that's a little stronger because I can get in close with this ship. Of course, I have fire damage filibuster bullets. Moving Fortress. Excellent ability. Absolutely great. It spins you like a top. It increases your steering speed and the cannon cooldown decreases. If I had another P on those cannons, I would be running it on this build. Just because of the Moving Fortress P on those cannons combination. Mwah! Excellent. Of course, we got Tentacle Slam. And we got the Seagull Army just to increase its tankiness. Next ship. This one, obviously, the sloop. I don't know why you would use the sloop anymore after you have the brig. It's just as fast with more cannons and more cargo space. So the sloop is kind of obsolete after you get the brig. And then after the sloop is the flute. And the flute is further down on the list for 2 reasons. One, it's slow, and 2, it's pointless. With 400 cargo, that's a little much. When you can put all of your items in the bank at one dock and pull them out of another bank at a different dock. You don't need this much storage space for literally any reason whatsoever, so I do not recommend getting the flute. I bought it just for completion's sake, but I'd never use it and never will. It doesn't even have any gear on it. But yeah, that's my list. Brig, Frig, Gal, Sloop. Come here, Sloop. There you are. And Flute. Well, that's it for this video, guys, gals, lamps, chairs, tables, and frogs. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments. And punch a hole through your monitor where that like button is. Catch me next time and smack that sub button. And don't forget the bell.